Macy career high, 20 kill streaks tonight. That has to feel really good in the way the night went.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good feeling to get to put that many balls away, but also it's kind of like bittersweet because we lost the match. So it's kind of hard to be excited for myself whenever, our team's just lost the match. So it's hard.
Seemed like the last couple of sets, though, were you getting a little tired, or were they adjusting just that well to you?
I think they adjusted their block a little bit, but I also think that I just kind of wasn't as mentally smart as I should have been. I should have started to move my ball around different areas, and I kind of didn't catch on and didn't do what I should have done.
Being seniors night, all three of these seniors together, what have they meant to you all the way around?
So much. They all have different personalities. They're people that I look up to. Everyone on the team, especially our seniors, has been a role model for all of us in all aspects of life. So I think they are going to be greatly missed.
Do you have one thing in particular that you will carry on for not just your career in volleyball, but down the road?
I think just the relationships. I mean, I think I'll still keep in touch with all of them, for the rest of my life, hopefully. And I think that relationships are a really big part of volleyball, and it's something that lasts beyond how long we get to play the game.
You have one last match against Long Beach State.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in order to focus to keep what you've been able to accomplish just from tonight and keep that going and use that for your own momentum moving forward?
I just think that I've learned some things tonight that I should do or what I need to keep doing. So I think I just need to keep that in mind as I move along in my career and hopefully use it against Long Beach.
Well, just being here 1 year, but it is the last match here at Spanos Center. Just kind of what have you taken away from this season of Pacific?
This year's been great. Their tradition here. They're a winning program. They're competitive. Everyone wants it. At Fullerton, it was hard because only a couple of girls wanted it, but we're all hungry for wins here, and we're all competitive. We work hard every day in the gym, and the coaching staff, the team, they all welcomed me so well. So I loved it.
Kind of going out on a sour note, what kind of emotions are you kind of experiencing?
To be honest, it hasn't really hit me yet. I'm a little sad, but we fought. We didn't fight hard enough, but we all put everything out on the court. So. Yeah.
What was it like this season playing with Kimmy and just getting sets from her?
It was great. Kimmy's such a competitive setter and hard worker. She pushes it, she forces it, and that's what makes playing the game so much better. When your setter gives you a good ball and just pushes you and Holland, get up. So you just wanna play for her. Yeah.
Holland, not to really put down any other team or anything like that, but tell us the differences between teams you've played for in the past and Pacific.
I feel like the West Coast compared to the Big West is a lot different. Everyone's can compete, works hard. There's a lot of, I don't know how to describe it. Just the play itself in the West Coast is way different than the Big West play. Everyone's good in the conference. There's not a team that's not. You go to 5 in every game, so everyone in West Coast is a good team.
Still have basically one more match with these girls. What is that going to truly be like, and then when you go to the dinner?
It's going to be sad, but I'm going to take it to Long Beach one last time for the 4th time, so I'm excited.
I remember talking to you in August, the start of the season, and there was so much excitement, and I don't know, does it seem to you to have gone by as fast as it has to me?
Yeah, it's interesting just watching us play, and now that we've had senior night, I keep thinking back, I just saw Gabby, she was the captain when I was a freshman, and it was just seems like it was yesterday, and I was a freshman, and I was at her senior night, so it goes by really fast.
What kind of emotions were you experiencing before the match than afterward?
I don't know, before the match I was just really happy to be where I was. You have to take every moment you get with your teammates and make the best of it, so.
And afterward, it looked like you were a little emotional. Fights on.
Yeah, it's the last game, and I think it all kind of hit me at once. It was disappointing, obviously, to lose, and I think I wished it had been a different result. But yeah, we have another game to play, so I think we're just lucky that we get to play another game.
This last match at Spanos Center, I'm just wondering if you're conscious of or cognizant of any legacy that you're going to leave with the girls that you've been playing with the last year or so, and what they'll take, from you moving forward.
Yeah, I think we've just put in 4 years of really hard work, and just going through that with my teammates by my side, and I think that's just what it is, building building a solid atmosphere that works really hard and wants to win, and I really hope that that continues to happen.
What do you kind of reflect on in your 4 years with Pacific, and realizing there's one more match to go?
I think I'm really lucky to be where I am. You know, I just have to take everything and realize that we're in a really cool position. I get to play a game we love every day, and yeah, just lucky.
What's the biggest thing you're going to miss from playing for Pacific?
My teammates, just like competing. Yeah, it's a family, so I think I'm just going to miss everything.
Over the 4 years, what has Coach given to you?
Everything. I mean, he's really turned me into a lot better of a player than I came in. I mean, from indoor and in beach, I mean, he's taught me to work really hard, and I've just become a lot more confident and better leader, and yeah, I'm really thankful.
Allie, 14 kills on the night, just can't get you over your career, or set a new career high, but you had a great match all the way through. Take us through everything that you experienced tonight.
I had a good game. I wouldn't say it was great, because if it was great I would have had more kills probably, because I got blocked like all of us in the fourth set. So yeah, it was a very emotional game. I think we put a lot of effort in it and our heart, but that wasn't enough to beat Santa Clara tonight.
The three seniors that are finishing up their final match at home, what have they brought on to you?
A lot. Kimi and Mia, they're my roommates. They've been with me since the beginning. So I will miss them a lot, like really a lot. And Holland is a great teammate too. She's taught me a lot. She's very calm. She's very experienced on the court too. So I'm gonna miss her too. So yeah, and Kimi and Mia, like, they both taught me a lot about American volleyball, I would say, and everything, customs, everything here, like, they walked me through, and now they're leaving me, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You need to find two new roommates.
I know, right?
You still have quite a few players to still learn off of, feed off of. What is still something that you want to bring on to for Pacific from here on out?
I want to compete, of course. I want to become like very important player on the court and play a very important role next year, because I will be a senior next year. So I think I learned a lot from this season, and coming into next year and send volleyball, I'm still very excited because I'm not done. So there is a lot to fight for still for me. So yes, I am excited. Like tonight is upsetting, of course, as we wanted it to be different. Like we wanted to have a great last game, last home game. But you know, it's life. It's not always like you want it to be. So, but for me, I'm just excited for next season. I'm excited to work even harder and to play even better.
Being a senior and having that senior leadership, what are you going to bring on to the new recruits and the freshmen and anybody that transfers over?
A lot, you know. I think so. I think they can learn from me. I hope they will ask me questions. I can finally feel important, you know. So no, I'm just kidding. I really hope that I can just show them that Pacific volleyball is a big deal here at the university, and that we need them, because we have a lot of freshmen coming in, and we really need them to work hard and to play their best, like their freshman year already. Like I don't think we can, at least I cannot wait longer. I need them to play good so we can create a great team again and fight for the championship.
Well, we saw Kimmy Whitson for the last time tonight in the Pacific uniform at Spano Center. Just how can you sum up her career? And she's 7th, I think, all time in assists in this program. I mean, she's really done some remarkable things.
Oh, I love Kimmy. You know, she's, well, this whole senior class. Mia, who I got for 4 years, Kimmy I got for 4 years, and Holland I've actually known since she was 15. So to have her final year, I mean, yeah, we didn't. It's been an amazing 4 years, and it's not over. You know, I mean, the good thing is thank God, we have one more match, and we've got an entire beach season, so I don't have to say goodbye for another, 5 months. So, but I'll tell you what, it's a matter of just enjoying. I'm glad I get one more match to sit there and enjoy my seniors. That, you got to remember, I've known these girls since they were 15, 16 years old, and the impact that Kimmy and Mia, they came into a program when I was basically changing the culture in this program. You got to remember, 3 out of Kimmy's 4 years, we received votes, and one of those we finally broke the top 25. And this was where we were sitting at the bottom of the Big West, and we moved into a much tougher conference in the WCC, and it's just the leadership and then the buy-in that we got from girls, started with that class, with Jillian last year, and then coming into this year with Kimmy, with Mia, and these girls just buy into coming in, and they play they love the game, and to come in and day out, and they had to endure a lot as we were changing the culture and what we wanted to do here. They bought in 100%, and there's a reason why, we keep landing some of these really good recruiting classes. We got one of the top recruiting classes coming in because, I want to say it over and over, I think the best sell I have recruiting is these girls. This is, you heard Kimmy in her interview, and we preach it throughout our athletic department. This is a family. These are, it's, I think the hardest part is going to come May when she graduates, when at our banquet and her graduation, I think, here, I thought it was this tough guy Marie, and I'll have tears. I don't even like to think about it right now. But I'll tell you what, I'm fortunate that we get to go to Long Beach, and I get to enjoy my seniors playing one more time and this team playing one more time for the season. And because I'll tell you what, they give their heart and soul every time they step on a court, and that's all you can ask for.
With one more match in mind, what is some of the funnest memories you've had with those 3 seniors?
Goofing around with them, the road trips, the things off the court where, where they're sitting in an office, or we're just out and about, or we're just watching just how they've grown, because I got them they were teenagers when they came in here, and trying to get to know each other. And I recruited them in here, we recruited them in here, but just to watch them grow into the amazing young women that they are. And it's like, I have a 1-year-old daughter, but it's just, I think I'm getting prepared for these for these teenage years but I think those are things. Like, I was sitting back in my office the past couple of days just thinking about all the time I've got to spend with Kimmy and Mia, and, and you never take that stuff for granted. And even hauling this year, just where the quirkiness, the little things that they do, those are things you're going to miss. The volleyball's of course. We recruited in here for volleyball, but for the people that they are too. And it's just as you get to know them. These are girls, I plan on keeping in touch with the rest of my life, and following them, in their next stages through if they decide to go into their pro careers or their whatever the next phase, graduate school or their jobs. And but I can't say enough about how much they've all grown, and the good, the bad, just watching them grow through these past 4 years, and with Holland even watching her grow since she was 15 years old, so of course it's something special,
Is there ever a time that you reflect on everything, or do you, as soon as they're done, do you move on, or do you always have them in your mind all the time?
Oh, I think these are girls you're always going to, you can't, for 4 years, and they've given me everything in the relationship, the bonds that we form with them. These are girls that I always want to be in contact with, our alumni that have graduated. We had Gabby here tonight, Katie Taggart, Silkami, so of course it's something special. How do you not? It's just, do you keep in touch with your family? I keep in touch, it is. It's not just a family while you're here. These are girls that, we want to do everything we can to make sure that they keep coming back, and, and we hope that they got everything that they asked for, and hopefully a little bit more of what we could give you at Pacific, because I'll tell you what, they mean the world to me, and they've given me a lot more than what I've asked of them. So been a joy to have them for this, and I look forward to seeing their futures down the road.
Was there any point that they actually helped you become a better coach?
Oh, of course. Are you kidding? Every day, you know, I mean, and that's where, you know, I have an open door. I mean, I've had, you know, where Mia's been in my office and we've gotten in, not arguments, but conflict or whatever, you know, and I listen. I've been able to listen. I think every year I've become a better coach with Kimmy, with any of my players, getting their feedback. I mean, it's, you know, we always preach this growth mindset, but it's not one way. You know, it's a two-way. I learn as much from these girls, you know, even though this is my system we've implemented here, Kimmy's come up with great ideas on how to implement other things, and then she's taught me a lot about, okay, leadership with women, you know, and how to just grow and make Pacific better. You know, what can we do? You know, like everything we ask is what's in the best interest of our student athletes here. You know, and of course, I mean, it's every day I learn something from every single one of my girls, you know, both on and off the court, you know, and just even about life skills. I mean, it's just watching all the conversations we've had just through their actions and the kind of people they are. And yeah, I think if you've looked over as you watch our program and even going forward as you watch our program, we're always changing, not the principles. The principles are always the same in our program, you know, but how we do things. We're open to new ideas. We're open to, you know, I'm always open to becoming better, and my girls play a big role in that.
The next year's senior class, how big are they going to be in a role for the freshmen that you're already looking forward to? And transfers, for that matter.
Oh, I mean, it's, you know, like the seniors, their job now, we need another leader step up because we're graduating a captain. You know, I think Lexi and Allie, you know, going into their senior years. I mean, these are girls that, yeah, of course, now it's to also teach the young ones, you know, our freshmen coming in, getting them acclimated and getting them into our family and, you know, helping them on and off the court, you know, to become, this is how things are done, and to be like your big sister, you know, and that's kind of what their roles are, you know, and that's basically with our upperclassmen, but more so now as seniors, you know, what's their legacy? What do they want to leave behind? How do they want to, because I promise you this, Kimmy, Mia, and Holland, you know, like we always say, hey, leave this program better than what you came in. I'll tell you what, all three of them have done that. You know, I couldn't be more proud of everything they've given, because I'll tell you what, they've given everything they have and left it out there, both on and off the court, in the classroom, at the kind of people they are in the community, and they're willing to give back. I mean, and just they're terrific young leaders, and I can't wait to see what their future holds for them down the road.